Jesse Palmer, and guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Crosses the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Hits the afterburner, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Mississippi State right back to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Pressure coming. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. On the ground, it's Frazier. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finding an escape route. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's Frazier. Still running at the 40. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Winston. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money on the slant. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at on every snap.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position.
He wants to go deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Sampson.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Scanning the field, it's Harold. Got it in the middle, it's Williams.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He'll do it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Mississippi State going up-tempo. He'll throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Sampson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bulldogs are on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Under fire. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll play it safe and try for three. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion. Breaks into the open. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football. Physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. From the shotgun, the inside give. Spinderella. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Mississippi State right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
They go to the ground. Turning it on. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss.
Running free. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill house it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. To the air, it's Harrell. It's complete to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got his man. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Sampson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Reese. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to keep it in the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Fires to the big fella. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field. Looking for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Good right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. UCF is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things inside the bounce house. Trust me when I tell you that. On the field, And off it. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to West Virginia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Back open in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Humphreys.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Barber. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to throw. It's Harold. That's caught. It's Godfrey. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sampson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Makes the catch, it's Williams. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this one is perfect.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bulldogs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Dropping back, it's Harrell. Buys a little time. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
Number 19. Punts it away.
They punted away on fourth down. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive. offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The give to the back. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Snagged out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Lets it fly. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Makes the grab past the marker. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Caught behind the line. It's Reese. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sampson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Williams. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Harrell. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Harmon. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun to give. Looking for room. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to sneak it. Got the 1st down and more.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few 1st downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the 1st down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Glover. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The give as they work on that clock. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
4th down.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking for his man. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Wanting to move the chains, here comes Georgia on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand.
Got it in stride at the 15. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. He got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Georgia comes quickly to the line. From the gun. Here's the pressure. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Coleman Hope. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake, but this game is well in hand.
Going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now facing a third and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Wilson on the carry. Fights off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Trying to set up the screen. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.